Good morning, students. I hope you all are doing fine. Today we will see the new chapter, chapter 14, the birth of the United Nations. Take your social studies book, page number 95. Let us start the class, the introduction part. Students, you know wars and battles are doing in the world no good to any country or any people. So many wars, so many battles in earlier period also in the ancient period. So after that, in the world, so many battles and wars between two countries were happening. So in the wars, when war was happened, innocent people are killed. Children become orphans. Crops, houses, offices, industries, bridges, roads, etc. All these things, everything are destroyed. Despite knowing about the large scale destruction associated with wars, kings or countries have fought numerous wars. They don't know about the consequence of war. Because of this war, lot of destruction, large scale destruction was happening in throughout our history. So, despite knowing about the large scale destruction associated with wars, kings or countries have fought numerous wars throughout the history. However, in modern times, some efforts were made to save the world from the destructive consequence of wars. These efforts resulted in the birth of United Nations organizations. Let us know when and how these organizations were formed. The United Nations organizations is an international organization. It was founded in 1945 after the Second World War by 51 member countries which are committed to maintain international peace and security, developing friendly relations among nations, and promoting social progress. So the name United Nations was first used by President Franklin Roosevelt of USA in 1942. So the first United Nations, the name United Nations was first used by President Franklin Roosevelt of he belonged to USA. So in 1942. So what was the main aim of this? So in this organization, 51 member countries. So 51 members of the countries joined in these organizations, and they have to maintain the international peace and security. So developing friendly among themselves, among nations, and promoting social progress. The rivalry among nations have resulted into two world wars. You know the war started when the industrial nations of the world become jealous of each other's progress. So war, why, how it is happening? Because of two nations jealous. Okay, because that their country were developing. So this country, so now also sometimes we and Pakistan, we are doing sometimes war. Enhanced competition. Because of the competition, rivalry among the European nations, which resulted in the world wars. So two important world wars was happened. Many countries were involved in these wars. The First World War was fought from 1914 to 1918. Underline in your book. The First World War was fought from 1914 to 1918. And the Second World War from 1939 to 1945. The Second World War was the most expensive in terms of human life and property. You know, war means lot of destruction will happen. Okay, lot of destruction, lot of children will become orphans, houses, office, industries. So everything, lot of destruction will be there. So the Second World War was the most expensive in terms of human life and property. So human, lot of people died in the war and their property. Millions died and a large number were disabled. The United States of America dropped atom bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Nagasaki. Underline this one. The States of America. So they dropped atom bomb on the Japanese cities. Japanese country, two important cities. One is Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So they throw the atom bomb. So the two big industrialized cities were reduced to ashes because industry-wise they are developing. This America doesn't like it. So they dropped the atom bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The two big industrialized cities were reduced to ashes. The Second World War came as a shock to the whole world. Millions of innocent people and soldiers lost their lives because of the Second World War, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So the entire world was shocked. Millions of innocent people died and soldiers lost their lives. Many philosophers and thinkers throughout the world thought that the huge wealth spent on wars should be used for bringing prosperity and happiness for the entire human race. So, lot of philosophers and thinkers they used to think about if we are spending lot of money for war, spending huge wealth spent on wars, it should be used for bringing prosperity and happiness for the entire human race. Now we will see the birth of United Nations. After World War II, people were worried all over the world about their future. Seeing the destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, people got worried about their future. They feared that the human race would be wiped out if the Third World War happened. So, to prevent future wars, another attempt was made by forming the United Nations organizations. The name United Nations was suggested by the USA President Franklin D. Roosevelt. So many nations of the world came together to find ways to prevent wars and promote peace and security in the world. The name United Nations was suggested by the US President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Look at this image. He was Franklin D. Roosevelt. He belonged to USA presidents. So he is the only one. The name United Nations was suggested by him only. These feelings gave birth to United Nations. Finally, representatives of 51 nations met in San Francisco in April 1945. India was one of them. This conference prepared the Charter of the United Nations. It was signed by all 51 member countries on 24th October 1945. Underline this one. This day is celebrated as the United Nations Day. This day, 24th October 1945, this day is celebrated as the United Nations Day. The United Nations Charter was signed on 26 January 26 June 1945 by 51 members. So the United Nations officially came into existence on October 24, 1945. Officially it came into existence on 24 October 1945. Please underline this one. So on that day, this day specially is celebrated as the United Nations Day. Today, 193 countries are its members. In the beginning time, only 51 nations were 51 members signed by these United Nations charters. Now it is now 193 countries are all members. The headquarters is in New York, USA only. Where it is in New York? It is in USA. The new the UN flag has light blue background with its symbol, which is a world map at the center surrounded by olive branches. Olive branches symbolize peace. So the United Nations, they have the flag. United Nations headquarters, it is in New York one. It is in USA. The United Nations flag has light blue background with its symbol with world map at the center surrounded by olive branches. Olive branches symbolize peace. So the United Nations, the name United Nations was suggested by the USA President Franklin D. Roosevelt. So this United Nations Charter was signed 1945 by 51 members of the countries including India in San Francisco. So the United Nations officially came into existence on October 24, 1945. Every year, the United Nations Day is celebrated on October 24. Let us recapitulation of the today class. Student, the United Nations organization is an international organization. It was founded in 1945 after the Second World War. So, in modern times, the world has seen two big wars among the European nations. The First World War in 1914, which is called the First World War, and the second in 1939 to 1945, which is called the Second World War. The seeds of the two world war. What is the main reason? Because of this industrial revolution. The seeds of the two world wars were sown by the industrial revolution of the 18th century. During the industrial revolution, a large number of factories were set up in European countries. Actually, the factories needed raw materials to produce goods and big markets to sell goods. So, to keep their factories running, the European countries started colonizing countries in Asia and Africa because they want the raw material. So, they would get their raw materials from their own colonies in these countries, which would also serve as markets for their goods. So, the European countries like England, France, Netherlands, Germany became rich and powerful by establishing colonies in Asia and Africa. So after the First World War, all the European nations again went to war in 1939. The Second World War continued 1939 to 1940. This war caused more destruction than the first. To compare First World War, Second World War caused more destruction. Millions were killed. Millions of people were killed or disabled. Property worth billions. An earth-shaking event of the Second World War was the dropping atom bombs of the United Nations of America, Hiroshima and Nagasaki cities of Japan. The cities were completely destroyed within minutes. Those who survived the attack suffered from adverse effects of the atomic attacks on their health for life. Seeing the destruction, so people worried their future. So, to prevent future wars, so another attempt was made by forming the United Nations. Forming the United Nations organization. The name United Nations was suggested by the USA President Franklin D. Roosevelt. So this United Nations Charter was signed by 51 members of the country, including India. The United Nations officially came into existence on October 24, 1945. Every year, the United Nations Day is celebrated on October 24. That's all for today class. I hope you all understood. Meet you in the next class.